What's up guys, Mike from MAKK Motorsports. Just here to show you around the shop, give a short recap of what we have going on this week. Follow us along. So first off, we have this Bronco. It's a 1966, first year they made them. Full rewire, AC, engine control, 4-link, full suspension, but we'll get into more detail on that in the future. Moving on to the Funko. It's a 427 LS based, twin turbo, LME intake, twin Garrett's 6-wheeler wastegates. The cool thing about this one is that air to water intercoolers are going to be cooled by a separate AC system dedicated to that. We have a tank that goes in here. Let me show you the tank really quick. So this is the tank, and it's internally baffled. So the water, when it's coming in hot from the intercoolers, can't mix with the cold water that's being stored in there from the AC system. All created in-house, designed by us, built by our friends at Titan Steel. So moving on to one of our bigger projects right now, the Nissan Patrol. Not this one, we're not going to talk about that. Twin G40s, and that is ridiculous. But this one is going to have the R35 GTR engine with the manual gearbox of the Nissan Patrol. We are designing and building a full billet housing that will adapt from the transmission to the VR38. This was the first one. It's never been done before. So we did the GTR powered Patrols for, but those were, full GTR drivetrain. This is the good old manual with a man pedal. It's a bit of a mess, but stay tuned. It's gonna be a cool project when it's done. We also have this Razor project going on. We've done one before for the same owner, 460 horsepower. These come naturally aspirated from the factory. We added a turbo to them, intercooler, intake, all that fun stuff. Everything is drawn in SolidWorks and then sent again to our friend at Titan, and they take care of the bending, and then we weld it together and make a kit out of it. And one last thing, we're doing a small production run on the intakes for the new Pro R. I think 4 of those are sold already, but yeah, they're going to powder coating today or tomorrow. Okay, moving on, we'll go upstairs, kind of show you the workflow for building a turbo kit as we do it. I try to do as much in software as I can. This is the original from dual throttle adapter for the LME intake. It uses the GM throttle bodies, which are really big and really sensitive, and they don't like boost. So what we're doing is designing a new piece that bolts on, but uses the Bosch throttle bodies. They're off the 992 Porsche Turbo, I believe. This is basically what it's going to be like. Still working on the O-rings on both sides, but it adapts to these throttle bodies. I'm going to also make something that bolts here that has a clamp on here. That's another job to do. Yeah, so this is the bell housing. I've been working with Boyan, helping on this project. So this side is normal GTR R35 bolt pattern, and this bolts into the factory TB48 transmission. It will be lighter because it's billet aluminum, whereas the factory piece on the Patrol is a cast iron. But the main focus is just being able to make a bolt-in piece that is nice, centered the way it's supposed to be, and not just some adapter plate. So that's pretty much a wrap. I didn't speak about the Bronco Raptor. There's a lot of things going into it, but we'll talk about that next week. Thanks. Deuce.